Hey everybody, Richard Razor Sharp here, and I hope this video finds you all well. So to the next installment of my Camera for Barbers series, I thought I would share with you what my latest purchase has been. So just to give you a bit of background in terms of what I already had in terms of camera, I currently record even this video off a Canon EOS R mirrorless camera, and I use a Sigma Art 35mm lens, which is a really good lens, and that enables me to do these videos that I do for you. But I also use this camera, or have used this camera, for photography as well. But the only issue I had was the size and the weight of that setup. Okay, it's not a small and light setup, so carrying it around is heavy. So I decided to make another purchase. This was about, let's see, about 4 or 5 months ago. I made a particular purchase because what I was looking for was to do some great photography but have something that's more portable. So I'll show you what my latest purchase was. So here you have the, let's see if we can zoom in, they're going to focus in for me. There we are. You have the Fujifilm X100F. Really cool, funky looking style camera. Let me just turn it around. So nice and compact, but looks super cool. All right, so that's been my latest purchase in terms of photography. So I thought I'd give you some insights as to why did I go for this camera, because there's a few reasons. Okay, so firstly, as I've mentioned, one, it was small, or it is small and portable. So because I am a mobile barber and I go to private clients, having something that I can easily carry around with me that doesn't add a lot of weight to my bag was really important. This ticks that box. The next thing for me, also something that was robust as well. This is actually made of magnesium alloy body, so it is a robust body as well, metal body, so that mattered as well for me. Then the next thing was the megapixels, so 23 megapixel lens camera, and it's got the equivalent of 35mm focal length. Okay, so the high megapixels means in terms of blowing up the images, if I want to use any images, for example, for my website, or for blowing it up to print, etc., it's going to look good because it's got that high megapixels available to it. So whenever you crop into a photo, it actually reduces resolution and quality. So if you've got a high resolution, the image will still look good even if you've cropped the image. Okay, so yeah, that was another thing for me. The other thing was the aperture. It's a f2 aperture, which means lets a lot of light in daylight. Evening photography is honestly not as great as, for example, my Canon, but it's still good, still decent. I can do some great photography. And then also the whole traveling aspect as well, because I enjoy photography in general, not only in terms of taking photos of say clients, but also just being out and about, traveling abroad, etc. I've taken this abroad with me on family holidays. I took it out to Portugal, to the Algarve earlier this year. I've taken it with me a couple of weeks ago to the US and taken some amazing photos out there. And I'll share some examples of the photos I've taken with this camera in this video as well, so you can see. So that's another thing. Then the other thing for me, which is a really key aspect for this camera, was the built-in filters. So this is different to now, for example, like my Canon SLR. My Canon SLR doesn't have built-in filters, so I'd have to export the photos and then add filters through, say, or do edits on the photos in, say, an app on my phone or on my Mac or iPad, etc. But with this Fuji X100F, I can actually add filters in the camera and I can create my own filters. So where this particularly comes in handy for me is if I want to do quick share into social media, I could choose a filter, take a great photo, and then I could send it wirelessly to my smartphone and then upload it straight onto my Insta or into any of my social media feeds as well. So that's been another big thing for me. And then the final thing, which I just mentioned, was around the wireless app, sharing photos wirelessly through the Fuji app. Also, what you can do, you can also use the app to remotely control your camera. So if you had it set up on a tripod, you can then use your phone to take pictures, adjust the all the settings, etc., and take your photos that way as well. So that was the reason why I bought this camera, and my thoughts on it so far after 4/5 months of having it. I absolutely love this camera. It's been fantastic. I'm enjoying using it. I'm still learning about it because it's my first Fuji camera. I've historically used Canons and Sonys, but I'm absolutely loving this this setup. It is limited because it is, say, just one. It's a prime lens. It's not got a zoom lens, so you can't zoom in and out, but I actually like moving around and trying to get the composition I want and taking photos. And yeah, it's been absolutely great to carry around because it's light, it's portable, but it does fantastic photography, as you will see in some of the images that I'm going to show you now. If you have any other questions, guys, leave it in the comments section. Take care. Peace.